Hello everyone, well this is Serenity 3, so this is a little bit of a guided tour around Serenity 3 today. Very similar to my boat, but just a little bit smaller. We've kind of gone for the kind of same kind of layout if we can, or as much as possible. Yeah, she's another good little passenger boat really. So this is all the deck area and around the wheelhouse here. So this is all here, and as I say, it seats all the way right round on the front. So it's a lovely viewing platform again. It's the wheelhouse here, so as you see all the way right round. She's a really lovely little boat, to be honest with you. She cuts the water very, very well. So that's it. So with Tony here this morning. So Tony works for us on the boat. So he's one of the crew members. So he's here this morning doing all the checks and sorting the boat out for his day out, which is good. So as I say, this is the wheelhouse, and Tony's just going to do some checks there. So see, he's going down the engine room there. Seacocks, Tony?
Yeah.
So
low water, so probably a bit of seaweed in the filter. So best to check it out this morning.
So these are what we call the seacocks, guys. Yeah, you know, if you're in the boating world, and you'll understand what we mean by that. Just the cold water from the sea coming up through to keep the engine cool, and she's got a bit of seaweed in it because there's been low water in the harbour, and the harbour it dries out, so it drags up some of the seaweed sometimes and bits of rubbish. So that's what these seacocks are for, to stop that, you know. So as I say, Tony's just going to be cleaning these out, just a quick check this morning, because there must be a little bit of debris in them, you know. So I say these are just one of the many checks we actually do. We do as many checks as possible, you know. So as I say on the last vlog when we did about Serenity 2, it just makes total sense. So there you go. It's a little bit of seaweed. It's not a lot.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. It's actually not bad at all. But it's so I say it's safe to be sorry doing this, and it's always good. Everything like this is good. So that's just like the straining filter, so nothing actually gets past that, kind of gets stuck in that first. So we clean that up and keep that good, so it's good. So it's just one of the, as I say, just one of the little jobs we do all the time. And I say it just makes total sense to keep on up these, because the last thing you want is something to happen when you're in the middle of a trip or just before you go out. So it's good. So we're happy with that now, and Tony's happy with that now, so he's just going to put everything back together. And so that'll be all sorted for the day. Are you going to do the other one, Tony, as well?
Indeed, yeah.
So he's going to do the other side as well. So this one's very similar to our boat. We've got twin engines in this one. And these ones are Perkins, not Ivigo. So a little bit smaller engine, but they're still sweet. They're still a nice engine. And this boat's very nippy through the water. She's a lot thinner on the bow compared to my boat. And she cuts the water like a knife through water, really. She's actually really, really good. And when she gets on the plane, she just zips along very canny. So as I say, these are just one or two of the jobs we always do every single day, or every day. We'll have like a set routine. You know, once a week we'll check the seacocks, or more than once a week for the seacocks, but once a week we'll check a clip, or once a week we'll check a handle to make sure it's still working, or put a bit of WD-40 on it or something like that. So I say that's what we do. So this is her from the stern, guys. As I say, it's a smaller boat compared to mine. That's mine on the other side there, but she's still a lovely boat, very well laid out, loads of little storage spaces. So we've got a little storage space here for all the life jackets, so these are just easy accessible for all the guests. Little side back door there. We've got a little side door here, and this one's quite handy for when the tide's out as well at times. So as I say, she's a lovely little boat, as I say. And then at the top there we've got you've got your life rings and your life raft and stuff like that. So as I say, she's just, there's mine on the other side, that she's just a little bit smaller. She's not that much smaller, but she's a little bit smaller. But yes, a very, very good boats they are. We're all very happy with them, to be honest with you. Very happy with them. You can't complain really. So this is one of the engines to the other side, and Tony's going to come across and check this one in a minute. So this is the other Perkin engines here. Again, a little bit smaller than mine, but it doesn't matter. Still sweet as a nut. This is they've got a little toilet on the boat here as well, so a small toilet there, which is very handy. This is the wheelhouse. So this is the viewing platform from the wheelhouse. There's the helm. You see Tony's got the spanners out doing the seat cocks there this morning. So yes, we don't need anything special. We don't want loads of stuff because there's no need for it. We've got our basic stuff, what we need, and that's great for what we want. You know, we don't want all these fancy computers because there's just no need for it. You know, so we've got echo sounder, radar. Sorry, echo sounder, radar, stereo, compass, VHF. Got like a standard horizon, chart plotter. So as I say, that's just the microphone for the safety announcement and stuff like that. But as I say, we just do the basic stuff, and so it's all good. It's all very, very good. These little things again. This is our passenger sheets and passenger records. So we do all this all the time as well. So we'll count how many people's been on the boat, and if it's infants, if it's child, if it's special assistants. So we know everybody who's aboard the boat. So if there's any problems at all, we know how to get exactly who we've got. And again, similar to ours, just do all the safety checks every single day. You know, just making sure the air ducts are free. Check the fire extinguishers are still in place and they're all working okay. The toolkit aboard the boat. It's one of the things there already. You know, just checking for leaks. The other side's there, just checking for portable communication. Just make sure everything's all right. Checking you've got the tide tables and the weather's okay. Just before we leave at the beginning of the day and the end of the day, you know. So yes, so that's all the kind of stuff we do every single time. Both boats do that. So, and I say we do lots more little things on top of that, which again makes sense. We have to do it, you know. If we didn't do it, it'll come back and bite us. So it just makes sense. So yes, so that's it's a lovely, as I say, it's a lovely little wheelhouse as well. They've got a special water boiler though. This is cool. It's hot water, instant coffee for them, and we've got flasks. So that's Tony and the other one now. And it's, judging by that one, wasn't very much in that one either. So that's good stuff. So Tony used to be an ex-fireman, which is an ex-fireman coming to sea, which is a bit weird. Tony came to the village about 5 years ago now, and just came down the harbour looking for a job and ended up working for us for his poor sins. So so he's gone from being a firefighter to a boat crewman. And I think he's loving every minute of it, to be honest with you. I think his life's lovely at the moment as well.
Certainly is.
I think going from a firefighter to this, and then it's going to be nice, you know, all the tragic things they see and things they do, and going around on a boat in a beautiful place where we live and seeing all the wildlife. Just, I think anything's going to be better than what that is. But no, him and his wife have settled in very well in the village. In a lovely house, a lovely little area. So it's nice. So you happy with that, Tony?
Yeah, all good. Just check the oil and water now, and that's the engine started.
So that's Tony, as I say, like doing little jobs for him. That's all his little jobs done. He's just going to, as I say, he's just going to check the oils and waters now, just make sure they're okay, and then and that's him ready to rock and roll for the day as well, which is quite cool. So he's just in this lifted the back hatch back up there now, and he's going to put the front hatch. He's doing exactly the same as this, so the back hatch, just put the back hatch on, and as I say, the front hatch up, and then you can check for the day. Check the oils and waters. And it's just kind of similar to my boat as well, as I say, with there's a little door on the side here. This is easy access for the passengers to get aboard the boat, and then from the helm you can see where the people are coming aboard, so you can keep an eye on them. So yes, so she's a lovely little boat. We're all kind of happy with her, aren't we, Tony?
Oh, very.
Tony is just, when he first came to work for us, we had a normal monohull boat, and she's a lovely boat, but there's not half difference between these boats and monohulls. There's nowhere, she doesn't roll nowhere near as much. So when Tony's gone from balancing himself on the poorest sort of day to not having to balance himself at all, so it's a pleasure for him now. It makes life a lot easier for him. So that's him. Just checked the oil there now. He's just going to check the water there now. So that's looking good, and the oil looks good as well. So
yep,
that's her ready to rock and roll for the day, for that engine anyway. I'm just going to go and check the other side now.
all good.
All good. Spot on. So that's oil all good. They've just done an oil change as well. They did was it last week, Tony, you did that?
Yeah, last week, oil and filters.
Oil and filters changed, so that was good. Just going to check the water there now on this side, and that should be all good, really.
All good.
Grand stuff. So that's Tony ready to rock and roll now for the day. My brother will turn up. My brother's there. He's the skipper as well, so he'll probably turn up at the last minute. So
hopefully soon.
Nah, he'll come behind soon. So ready to rock and roll, and then that'll be them ready to go for the day. So which is really cool. So say we're about to go now. So we're gonna have a knock off now. I hope this has just given you a little bit of a tour for Serenity 3. As I say, she's a lovely boat. And again, I'm back to the same old thing again. If you're not very good on the sea and you don't have the best sea legs, and you feel sick when you get on board a boat, the catamaran's the way forward. She's a lot more stable, and before you know it, you're at the Farne Islands, and before you know it, you're back again, and you haven't been sick. And it's for both boats. We're kind of lucky that way. We have not a problem at all. So if you ever are in this area, and I mean it is a beautiful area to be. The Farne Islands is just one of the fantastic places in the world, to be honest with you. So if you want to get a chance to come out and join us, we'd love you to join us. It's okay. We're just going to say thank you. I'm going to go into my boat now, because it is 10 o'clock there now, and I'm picking my first passengers up at 10:15. Oh, that's Andy telling us I've got to get my horse into gear and get sorted instead of fanning on. Oh, both engines going now. So mine's going to my boat. So Andy's got them sorted. Jody's just started these ones up now. They're sweet as a nut as well. We are a lovely engine. Again, back to the same old stuff. Check to see she's pumping. Both pumping sweet. So that's Andy's little hint to say get off your arse into gear and get back aboard this boat. I'm going to go away to sea now. So again, thank you very much guys for watching us. Thank you very much for listening to our channel. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this little guide through for Serenity 3. As I say, she is a sweet boat. We're really happy with her. And you see, that's her there. So okay guys, once again, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to subscribe, that's fantastic. If not, give us a big thumbs up. We're also on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, so give us a big like there, it'll be fantastic. Okay guys, bye now.